Will global oil prices keep rising due to the Israel-Hamas war? U.S. job growth exceeds expectations, and workers at Mack Trucks reject contract and join the thousands of UAW picketers already on strike. These are the top 3 headlines in this week's weekly business brief. First up, analysts see limited effect on oil prices in short term as neither Israel nor Gaza are significant producers, according to Al Jazeera. Global oil prices have spiked since fighting erupted between Israel and Hamas amid speculation about how the conflict could affect energy production in the Middle East. On Monday, global benchmark Brent crude rose 4.2% to 88.15 a barrel, while U.S. benchmark West Texas Intermediate rose 4.3% to $86.38 per barrel. Prices on Tuesday eased slightly, with Brent crude and West Texas Intermediate falling 36 cents and 35 cents respectively, while neither Israel nor Gaza Strip are significantly oil producers. Markets have been jolted by fears that the conflict could lead to wider regional instability. That's for sure. This thing is already starting to shape out not to look so good. Egypt is not taking side. BRICS has now invited Egypt and a bunch of other countries in the area in the Middle East to join them. That BRICS is, in my opinion, was created to create instability for the U.S. government and to create and to weaken the USW. Unlike the spike in oil prices that follow Russia's invasion of Ukraine last year, the fighting between Israel soldiers and Hamas fighters, which has killed more than 1,500 people so far. My Lord, my prayer is with both sides. 1,500 people so far, man, in Israel and Gaza does not directly involve oil-producing nations. Morgan Stanley said in a note on Monday that the near-term risk to oil supply was low, but that could change if the conflict spread to other countries. Man, my prayers, like I said a moment ago, my prayers is out both of these countries. I know Palestinian people from Israel, and what I relate with the most is that I am a human being just like Palestinians and the Israelis, and my heart is broken that there's just so much instability down there. I pray for both countries and for peace in the Middle East, as Gandhi said. The same thing for Ukraine and the same thing for Russia. We pray for peace and that no more people get killed, and war is ugly, war is nasty, and I hope there's a resolution that comes out of this. Next up, the U.S. economy added 336,000 jobs in September, far more than many economists expected. A blowout U.S. job report on Friday sent the dollar higher and cast a pall over stocks and bonds as the data increased fears that interest rates will stay elevated for longer and stirred concerns that post-pandemic economy is in a new era. Non-farm payroll increased by 336,000 jobs last month, the Department of Labor said, while data for August was revised higher to show 227,000 jobs were added instead of the previously reported 187,000. September's numbers was almost double the 170,000 forecast of economists polled by Reuters and shocked the markets as they tried to understand whether a stronger than expected economy was really slowing and what it will now take to curb inflation. This is a problem. Bad news is good news. Good news is bad news for the feds. So the feds, if they see that we're creating more jobs, that's threatening inflation, and that means that the feds want to keep the rates higher for longer or increase the rates. What the feds want to see is they want to see job creations come down. It's ironic because they want to see things slow down before they decide to lower rates. That's not even in discussions right now, as per Fed Jerome Powell. Lastly, union workers at Mack Trucks went on strike Monday after voting down a 5-year contract agreement that negotiators had reached with the companies. Man, more strikes. This is according to the AP News. The United Auto Workers said 4,000 unionized workers walked out at 7 a.m., adding to labor turmoil in the industry that has ensnared all 3 big Detroit automakers. With those workers joining the picket lines, the total number of UAW members that are on strike now exceeds 30,000 across 22 states, the union said Monday. This is not good. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, a lot of stuff going on in our country, and now you add this, and this is not good for inflation. This is not good for the cost of cars, guys, this is simple math. If we start to see less production of cars go to dealers and dealers start to deplete their inventory, what will happen is when this whole thing gets settled and the demand for cars are still there, that means that the prices have to go up because you have less production and you're going to have to pay people more to begin with. They're looking for more money. But now you're going to have to pay people more because they have to work more to produce more to get more cars in the lots. Therefore, with interest rates being the way that they are, this is going to really, really hurt, in my opinion, how the auto industry and the affordability of autos, or what's going to happen to the affordability of cars in the future here for Americans. This can create an issue. If you or someone you know is affected by the UAW strike, and if you work in the industry and you have a different perspective, love to hear it, love to debate it with you. Drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you think. And this has been your weekly business brief. I'll see you guys next week. And remember to like and subscribe to the channel to keep up with the latest business updates. Peace.